eliminator tournament. Time now for our IFC Battleground 2000 lightweight tournament final between Montreal's Charles Nestor and Mathieu NICOURT of Paris. Here comes Charles Nestor, Eddie.
Charles Nestor, Team Strike Force, trying to get a victory here in the finals. He won in just 55 seconds, showed some good submission skills, a lot of poise, but is a young fighter.
He's got that fight face on. A lot of supporters here in Kahnawake as we're 15 minutes away from his hometown of Montreal.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening is the final of our lightweight tournament. Our first fighter now returning into the cage de Montreal, Quebec. Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous présentons, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Charles Nestor.
And his opponent in this lightweight tournament final, the Parisian Mathieu NICOURT.
Well, he also won by a submission in just 45 seconds with a heel hook, what I got to consider a huge upset against David Guigui. We'll see what he's going to be able to do. Also, a new fighter to the IFC, giving up a height advantage. We'll see how these guys can do. They're going to settle it in the ring.
Now, making his second appearance inside the cage, de Paris, France. Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous présentons, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Mathieu NICOURT.
NICOURT, 5'8", 158, compared to Nestor's 6 feet, 162 pounds. The poundage, not so much the problem as the height advantage in this situation, Eddie.
Well, that may not make a difference. Nestor also probably with better striking skills. Chinese boxing is his specialty. Looking very confident. Here we go.
Nestor, the southpaw. NICOURT fighting southpaw here too.
I think they both use that lead hand to kind of set up the shoot to the inside.
It's going to be a very athletic.
And he's going for another guillotine. He wants to win 2 matches in a row with the same move. We'll see whether he could do it. I don't know how tight it's in.
These lightweights can move quickly. And they also are pretty powerful.
And they both look like they're in pretty good shape there.
Still holding on to that head.
Who has the advantage here, Joe?
Obviously, Nestor does because he's got that front choke on. Now, if you could just slip his other hand underneath. Nope, he's giving it up. Going for a front mount. See if he's going to choose to punch from here, Mark. I'm not sure.
Tries a little left there.
Hard for a body punch to work when you're on the ground if you can't torque. You're basically slapping.
At what point will referee Andy Anderson get these guys off the mat?
We've got a ways to go, and NICOURT's starting to slide those legs up a little bit.
It's basically a 3-minute time limit, Eddie, on that?
Well, it's 2 minutes, but it depends what's happening. So Andy Anderson cautioning Charles Nestor, you cannot put your hand on the Adam's apple, larynx.
Because it is illegal to attack the throat, as well as strike the spine and a slew of other infractions.
Nestor pulling up on the head a little bit. not sticking with it.
Let me add, it's illegal to strike the throat. It's not illegal to apply a choke to the throat.
Right, but you can't choke on the larynx for the Adam's apple. That's what he was cautioning him.
Montrealer Charles Nestor on top of Mathieu NICOURT, the Parisian.
Now, unless something happens, they got to start thinking when they're going to put these guys up.
Yeah. Ooh, a shot there with the left.
There's a lot of... Look at him get those... Going for that armbar now. I told you to watch those legs. Nestor, is he going to turn out of it? He tries to slam his way out. Ha, he got it. Now, you notice Nestor kicking NICOURT, who wants to stay on the mat. This is why you can kick a down man, but not in the head. You want to make him pay if he's going to do that butt scoop. Now, wisely, NICOURT deciding to stand up.
They're back in the middle of the ring now. Trying to mix it up anew, and here we go. Nestor turns it around quickly with NICOURT starting the attack now. Nestor gets slammed by NICOURT.
Starting to see a little more energy in this fight now, Mark. I think when they both stood up that time, I could see a little anger starting to surface.
He's holding on to the head. I don't think he has it. It turns out, but he gave his back to NICOURT. He's lucky he spun out of that, too. Now, referee telling him, don't hold on to the fence. See how he tried to block a takedown? Referee's not letting him do that.
Is it a case of 3 strikes and you're out, so to speak, in terms of losing a point, or how does it work?
It's referee's discretion, but he's going for a leg lock there. A lot of submission technique shown by NICOURT.
I asked the referee about grabbing the cage during the break, and he emphasized that it'd be his discretion. At a certain point, he would put in a disqualification.
Little leg lock here, Eddie.
Yeah, NICOURT going from one submission attempt after another, and he's getting it. Look at that.
It's a tap out. That's it.
Oh, my. This guy came out of nowhere. Nobody gave him a chance to win this bout, to win against Guigui, much less to win the tournament. A big upset, and Mathieu NICOURT has made a name for himself in the IFC with 2 victories by submission.
The Frenchman wins the lightweight tournament final. And here comes Dean Calabrese with the decision.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, the time, 5 minutes, 6 seconds of the first round. Your winner by heel hook, Mathieu NICOURT.
Well, there's your lightweight tournament winner. And NICOURT on the replay.
He's sinking in that heel hook. That's just not sure what to do. Turning one way and the other, and there's nothing good to do but tap out. He was caught.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Mathieu NICOURT with a medal in his honor for winning the championship this evening is IFC Commissioner Paul Smith.
Mathieu NICOURT, your lightweight division winner, picking up the hardware from the commish. www.goldenpalace.com, an online casino, proud to bring you this IFC Battleground 2000 presentation.